Right. All right. First and foremost, I want to say, Call Halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's all praise to the Most High God in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay. So the title of this video is called "Are We All Going to Die?" Right. A lot of people, the average person, would tell you that everyone's destined to die. But is that true? Are we all going to die? Because if we're all going to die, how are we going to see the glory of His coming back? How are we going to see Yahweh Shai come back, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ? How are people going to be? Aren't people going to be alive when He's coming back? What aren't we going to be witnesses to see that He's coming back? So it doesn't make any sense when He's coming. How are we all dead? The Most High is not the God of the dead; He's the God of the living. So let's see what the Bible says, shall we? Let's get this first precept real quick. This is John. This is red letter. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. This is John chapter 8, verse 51. It says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, right, he shall never see death." Right? So what that's saying is that if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, then you were never going to die. But, of course, everyone in that time did die. People did die. So what was He trying to say? Right? When you endure to the end, meaning, let me get this real quick. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 13. "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." So the end ain't come yet, right? So when Yahweh Shai spoke these words, He was referring to the end time. You stay alive all the way to the end. This life is gonna die that you're in right now. But when I come back, you're going to be alive and you're going to see me, right? So you got to endure to the end. The end has not come yet. This gospel has to be preached amongst all the nations, all the kingdoms. All shall know Yahweh Yahweh Shai, right? All people everyone's going to know that the God of Israel is going to send His Son back, who the world ignorantly calls Yahweh Shai, and destroy America, get His people from all across the earth, right? And all gonna know that we are the chosen ones. We are the elite, the Israelites, the real so-called Illuminati, the enlightened ones, right? Which the elite, all these fake Jews, they stole everything from us, right? So-called white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, okay? So, yeah, man. You gotta endure to the end, man. You want to see His second coming? You gotta endure to the end, right? Not who said that we all have to die. Yes, 2/3 got to go and they have to die. Yes, that is true, right? And I'll bring it out. Let me just see something real quick. I had this precept written here real fast. Second Ezra 14 verse. Oh, and just to clarify what I was saying when Yahweh Shai said that, this is Second Ezra 14 verse 34. Therefore, if so be that you will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive. And after death, ye shall obtain mercy. So, yeah, you're going to be kept alive. Your spirit you're always going to come back. You're going to die, right? And after death, ye shall obtain mercy. Meaning when you die, you're going to get that mercy, right? For after death shall the judgment come. You're going to get the judgment, right? When we shall live again. So you get that death, you come back. That's what Yahweh Shai that's what He was talking about. You got to endure to the end. You're going to die, but you're going to come back. And guess what? You got to relearn everything all over again. And you have to understand, you have to keep my laws, statutes, and commandments. It's very easy, man. Very, very simple, right? And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. And what's going to happen to the ungodly? Death. And what's going to happen to the righteous? Life, right? So let's get this real quick. Salakia. It's another precept. You get John chapter 11 and verse 26. And it says, "And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believest thou this?" Do you believe what Yahweh Shai said? I believe it. I don't want to die, right? Shit, I died already many times in my past life. I'm not trying to die in this life. This is the last life. This is it. And if I do die, then, hey, Most High, take me. You know what I'm saying? The scripture said the dead in Yahweh Shai shall rise first. And I'm going to bring that out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So it says, one more time, John chapter 11 and verse 26. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me, meaning Yahweh Shai, right, shall never die, right? Believest thou this, right? You got to do is believe. Believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? Let me get this precept real quick. This is Psalms. This is Psalms chapter 118 and verse verse 17. Salakia. I shall not die but live and declare the works of Yahweh. See that? Read it one more time. Psalms 118 verse 17. I shall not die, but live and declare the works of Yahweh. You have to declare the works of Yahweh. Keep the works of Yahweh. What's the works of Yahweh? The law, statutes, and commandments, right? When you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and you have the faith on who the world genuinely calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai, you're going to live. The Most High got you like this. He's got you. He got you protected. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. That's why the scripture said don't worry about tomorrow, because let tomorrow come. But I got you. All right? Keep your faith. Keep that faith and keep searching out for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, this is quick precept again. This is Mark chapter 9. Make sure y'all write these down, Israel. Mark chapter 9, because you know it'd be heat. We be getting into some heated ass debates, man. And these people, man, they don't know what they talking about, man. This is Mark chapter 9 and verse 1. And he said unto them, verily I say unto you, that there be some of them that stand here which shall not taste of death, till they have seen the kingdom of Yahweh come with power. Yahweh Shai talked about this, man. You know, who said we all have to die? We're not going to all die. Yahweh Shai died, but he came back, right? Yahweh Shai died, came back the third day. He left, went to the Most High, but he said, I'm going to come right back. I'm coming back. He's alive and well. He ain't dead. All right? And let me give you an example of this real quick. This is, because, you know, not everyone died in the Bible, right? Watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. This is the beginning of the book. This is Genesis chapter 22 and 23. And all the days of Enoch, right? Enoch, and all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And so he lived 365 years, right? And Enoch walked with Yahweh, and he was not, for Yahweh took him. How does the Most High take you? With a chariot, right? I got this precept right here. Let me see something real quick. Bear with me real quick. Here we go. This is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 5. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death. See? Let me read this one more time. Genesis chapter 5 and verse 23. And all the days of Enoch, no, so like in verse 24. And Enoch walked with Yahweh, right? And to walk with the Most High means you're perfect, right? And he was not, meaning, okay, so like it. Read it again. And Enoch walked with Yahweh, and he was not, for Yahweh took him. Right? Now watch this. Hebrews 11 and verse 5. But, so like it, by faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because Yahweh had translated him. For before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased Yahweh. Right? Let me just read this real quick. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. He is, right? Yahweh. You have to believe in Yahweh. That's his name. He even takes the definition. The word Yahweh simply just means he is, right? So let me show you somebody else who didn't die. Let's see somebody else who did not die in this book. Let's get Second Kings chapter 2 verse 2. Right? Remember what I said? How does the Most High God take you? He takes you in a chariot, right? What is a chariot? A so-called UFO or a whirlwind, right? This is 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 2. And it came to pass when Yahweh would take up Elijah into heaven by a whirlwind, that Elijah went with Elisha from Gilgal. So Elijah is supposed to go in the whirlwind to heaven, right? By a whirlwind into heaven, right? So they're saying it came to pass when he would take him, right? This is going to tell you the story, right? Now let me go down to verse 9. It says, and it came to pass when they were gone over, that Elijah said unto Elisha, ask what I shall do for thee before I be taken away from thee. And Elisha said, I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me. And he said, thou hast asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto thee. But if not, it shall not be so. So he's telling them, you're going to see me get taken. If you don't see that, then it's not going to happen. If you don't see me get taken, it won't happen. When you do see me taken, it's going to happen, right? Verse 12, and Elisha saw it, and he cried, my father, the chariot of Israel, and the horsemen thereof. And he said, and he saw him, who's the him? Elijah, no more. And he took hold of his own clothes and rent them in two pieces. So he just witnessed Elijah go into a whirlwind. He didn't see death. He never came back. He went up there and, wow, there goes Elijah. I just pray that now the double portion falls on me. Okay. So that's two people that I just give you two examples of two people that have not died in the Bible. They didn't die. They went from, they lived and they just went up to the Most High. Right, they went right up to the heavens by a chariot. Right now, let me show you something real quick, Israel. This is 1 Thessalonians. Right, some of you are thinking like, it's kind of crazy that the Bible says things like this. Well, maybe if you open your book, you'd actually see that it does say things like this. Sounds crazy, but you wouldn't understand if you keep going to church. So that you got to get out the church and come into this knowledge of the truth, come into this Bible and actually start reading the words of God. All right. Watch this. There's more chariots according to the Bible, right? This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 14. For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, right? He died, came back, third day. Even so, them also which sleep in Yahushua will God bring with him, meaning those who are past gone, those who are dead, right? Because what do we say when someone dies? Rest in peace. Sleep. You're sleeping, right? For this we say unto you by the word of Yahweh, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of Yahweh. Remember what I read, Matthew 24 and 13. He endured to the end, right? That we which are alive, right? Alive and remain unto the coming of Yahushua shall not prevent them which are asleep, right? Which are sleeping. So those that are sleeping, watch what's going to happen to them, that the ones that are passed away. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, right? Yahushua is going to come down, right? With the voice of the archangel and with the trumpet of Yahweh. And the dead, watch, the dead in Yahushua shall rise first, right? Then we which are alive shall remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. So we all gonna come up. Even the dead, we're literally gonna watch dead people come out of the graves and go up to the heavenly, go up to the sky. How? They're gonna get beamed up in a chariot, man. Yahushua brought back he brought back Lazarus from the dead. He brought people back from the dead. You have prophets that have done the same thing. We've healed and brought back from the dead by Shema Mashiach Yahushua, right? You would know if you read the Bible, right? And it says to meet the Lord in the air. Where's the chariots going to be at? In the air, right? And so shall we ever be with Yahweh, right? With Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. Use these words to comfort one another, man. This is what is the word? You gotta read the Bible, man. Read the laws of God, man. Right? You don't want to taste death. You've tasted it before. Do you want to taste it again? There's a second death that's coming, man. That's the World War III, the IBM missile that's supposed to hit and destroy America in 1 hour, man. So we got to be ready. We have to always be ready. Always, man. Right? Let me see if I can get something real quick. Nah, that's basically it. Let me just keep going with the lesson. 1 Corinthians chapter 15. verse 52. Verse 52 to 54. All right. So is this basically going to say the same thing, right? What Thessalonians basically said, right? So watch this. This is 1 Corinthians 15, verse 52. And in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, right? Of an eye, at the last trump, right? For the trump shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed, right? The dead gonna come back, and they're not gonna be corrupted. They're gonna be incorruptible. Those that have passed away for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? And we shall be changed. In the twinkling of an eye, you're gonna be changed. You're gonna get a new glorified body, right? It says, for this corruptible for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. How do you get the immortality? Keep the law. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall we be brought to pass the saying that is written. Then shall be brought to pass the saying which that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. See that? Right? Who said we're gonna die? I just showed you a couple precepts just to show you that not everyone is destined to die. Okay? That's a made-up concept, man. And there's no such thing as hell. We'll get to another lesson on that too. Ain't no such thing as no hell. Hell is a condition, all right? It's a state of mind. You feel hell. If you fell down a well with no way to get back up, where are you at? You're in a well, but what is that? Hell. You're in hell. You can't, there's nothing for you, there's nothing to help yourself. You can't do anything to get out that well. You're in hell. But anyway, that's another lesson, right? So I hope everyone's understanding that, yes, we're endure to the end and you remain alive. You want to see them chariots come, man. All right. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, right? And verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai. The souls that were beheaded for Yahushai. We're going to get our heads cut off, man. A lot of us are going to die. They got guillotines coming right now. Martial law, FEMA camps, all that shit is, all that stuff is coming, man. All of that stuff is coming. It's coming soon. It's going to come hard, man. It's coming. It's going to come crazy, man. Pause. Little humor, man. Shout out to the elders of Bach, man. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right? I read it again, and it says, it's Revelation 20 and verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, right? Neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua Mashiach 1,000 years. All right? So, pretty simple, Israel. All right? A lot of, we're going to die for the Most High's sake. Yes, for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But many of us are going to live, right? 1/3 of us are going to live, okay? And within the 1/3 are the people that do die. Yes, you are going to die for the Most High's sake, okay? If you're destined, hey, look, it is a beautiful thing to die for the Most High God's sake, man. But it's beautiful to go from life to just an everlasting life. I mean, you don't have to taste death, okay? Another quick precept. This is Revelation 21 and verse 4. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. This is what we're waiting for this, man. I'm waiting for it. I don't want to keep crying and keep going through sorrow, and I don't want to taste death anymore, right? We want to live. We want to live for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's sake, man. Okay, this is very important to do this. All right. And remember, yes, you want to see the chariots come. All right. Have all the people. This is, you know what? This is one of my favorite verses in the Apocrypha. I'm going to read this. This is one of my favorite verses in the Apocrypha, right? Because a lot of people, they make fun of the brother that's on the street corner. They make fun of us because we teach on the street corners, and they say, look at these Power Rangers, these Ninja Turtles, these wackos, these crazy freaks, right? But watch this. Watch what the Bible says. This is the Most High he's cold, man. Gangster. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is gangster, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. Why is it strange? Because they're seeing chariots come from the Most High. Like, what the hell going on here? If y'all seen that felt like a commercial, yes, that's out of the Bible, straight out of the scriptures, man. All right. So far beyond that, all that they looked for. Why? Because the average Christian, average person thinks that he's literally gonna come with a horse, a white horse, or horse is gonna come from the sky. It's gonna open up, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of white people come down. Get the hell out! That's garbage, man. It's gonna be a crazy day, man. Watch this. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, what would happen? I thought, but wait." Watch this. This was he. This is what they're going to say to themselves. This was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints? Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. You people that are mocking us, that mock the children of God, that mock the prophets of the Lord, that be on the street corners all the time, every week, week in and week out. This is what you're going to say to yourselves, and y'all going to get your own destruction. Right? Yea, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of Yahweh, we have not known it. Why? Because you guys are ungodly. Y'all don't want to listen to y'all don't want to listen to us. Y'all don't want to follow Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's why a lot of you fools are gonna die. You're gonna see the strangers of his salvation. The chariots are gonna come. The sky's gonna open up. So-called black angels are gonna come down. So-called black men named Yahweh Shai is gonna come down and start killing a whole lot, man. All right. So you gotta understand, man. You want to live to see that day. You gotta keep these commandments, man. All right. This last thing. Revelation 22 and verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. So you got to keep the commandments, man. All right, keep the commandments and you're going to live. Endure to the end, Israel, and thou shalt live. But if any one of us dies for the Most High God's sake, we'll be right back. All right. All praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. And I want to say Shalom.